The 2026 Chevrolet Camaro Z arrives as the kind of machine that feels almost mythical in today's world, and unapologetically loud. Mechanical, naturally aspirated warhorse that seems determined to remind everyone what American muscle really means before the industry fully surrenders to silence. From the moment you first lay eyes on it, the new Z28 radiates a sense of finality, a last stand, a culmination of every lesson Chevrolet has learned over decades of building performance cars that could hold their own on the street as confidently as they rip apart a road course. It sits low, poised, and purposeful, its bodywork sharpened for genuine aerodynamic function rather than cosmetic aggression. The widened fenders, gaping front intake, and sculpted rear diffuser are all the product of wind tunnel hours, meant to make sure the Z28 cuts the air cleanly while maintaining the downforce needed for high-speed stability. It's not trying to be pretty in the traditional sense. Its beauty is the ruthless, aerodynamic, track-bred kind that favors purpose over polish. Beneath its hood beats the heart of the revival, a naturally aspirated 6.6-liter V8 that roars with the raw, higher-revving fury fans of American muscle feared they'd never hear again in a brand-new car. There's something almost rebellious about Chevrolet's choice to resurrect this type of engine. An affirmation that emotional performance still matters, even as EVS dominates headlines. The engine revs with a crisp, almost violent eagerness, delivering its power through a 6-speed manual transmission that rewards precise timing and punishes sloppy execution. Every gear change feels like a handshake with the car's mechanical soul. A reminder that machines aren't meant to do everything for us. It's as analog as a modern production car can responsibly get, and that alone makes it special. Driving the Z28 is like stepping into a different WinV. If you're a different lead with Newerb, if you're using like a scanner app, and it's like, we're not like a scanner app, and it's like, we're gonna die. Like, look at this. And we all know, I've been exploring with new weed. My malaise. I've left a call with malaise. We are in an era where the connection between driver and machine was direct and uninterrupted. The hydraulic steering, tuned for clarity and feel, communicates every nuance from the tires. You sense grip long before you lose it, and the chassis responds to input with the immediacy of a well-trained athlete. The updated multi-link suspension and track-tuned dampers work in harmony with ultra-sticky tires to create an experience that borders on addictive. The harder you push it, the more alive it becomes. Chevrolet engineered this car not merely to go fast in a straight line, though it certainly does that, but to dominate corners with an agility that belies its muscular presence. It's the kind of car that invites you to carve through winding roads just to hear the engine echo off the trees and feel the chassis load and unload beneath you. Inside, the cabin reflects a blend of restraint and purpose. This isn't a luxury cruiser trying to masquerade as a sports car. It's a performance machine first and foremost. The seats grip tightly, designed to keep the driver anchored during high-G maneuvers. The materials are robust rather than ornate, with Alcantara in high-touch places for grip and durability. Technology is present, but not overwhelming. It's providing just enough modern convenience to satisfy daily needs without diluting the car's core mission. Chevrolet clearly understood its buyers' drivers who care more about steering feedback than ambient lighting, and more about lap times than massaging seats. There is a purity in that focus, a recognition that some people still crave a visceral driving experience in a world increasingly engineered to eliminate effort. Although the Z28 honors its heritage, it isn't stuck in the past. Aerodynamics have been refined using computational modeling far beyond what the original muscle car era engineers had at their disposal. The chassis utilizes high-strength steel and selective carbon fiber to enhance rigidity while keeping weight in check. And the braking system, massive carbon ceramic rotors clamped by race-derived calipers, ensures that the car stops as confidently as it accelerates. These advancements aren't just for show. They turn the Z28 into a machine that can go toe-to-toe with performance cars from Europe and Japan on nearly any track. Chevrolet's engineers didn't just want to build a muscle car. They wanted to build a contender. In a broader sense, the 2026 Camaro Z28 feels like a cultural statement. At a time when automotive design is rushing toward electrification, autonomy, and digital interfaces, the Z28 stands defiantly at the gate, waving a flag of mechanical authenticity. It acknowledges the future, but refuses to surrender the past. There will come a time when machines like this cannot be built anymore, whether due to regulations, economic practicality, or shifting consumer demand. That awareness hangs over the Z28 like a bittersweet shadow. It's making every moment behind the wheel feel heavier with significance. You don't simply drive it. You experience it, conscious that cars like this are becoming rare, maybe even endangered. Yet despite this nostalgic aura, the Z28 is not sad or resigned. It's triumphant, a celebration of gasoline-burning glory executed at the highest level. Every exhaust pulse, every crisp downshift, every vibration through the steering wheel serves as a reminder of what we stand to lose, but also of how magnificent combustion engineering became at its peak. It proves that the pursuit of pure driving excitement is still alive in America, still beating within the walls of Chevy's performance division. And for enthusiasts, the Z28 shows that American automakers are still capable of building machines that stir the soul as much as they test the nerves. Ultimately, the 2026 Chevrolet Camaro Z28 is more than just a car. It is the final sonnet of a long poem that began in the 1960s. When American performance first captured the world's imagination, it carries the weight of legacy and the thrill of innovation, embodying everything that made muscle cars iconic while pushing their philosophy into a modern context. The Z28 is a reminder that driving can be an art form, that engines can be instruments, and that machines can evoke emotion through noise, motion, and mechanical honesty. As the world accelerates toward an electric future, this Camaro doesn't resist the change. Instead, it salutes it while standing proud as the last great warhorse of its kind. And in doing so, it becomes something truly unforgettable, roaring tire shredding, heart-pounding farewell to the golden age of American muscle, delivered with all the passion, precision, and raw intensity the name Z28 has always deserved.